Hey, it's Heidi Hope. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to take babies' monthly milestone photos. So these are those adorable photos that you take with baby each month as they grow, so you can watch them grow on the same little milestone blanket. So I've designed a line of really cool milestone blankets. You can use them at home if you're a mom taking pictures of your baby every month, or if you're a professional photographer, you could have these at your studio for part of a baby's first year plan or some type of monthly membership. They're super fun. I'm going to show you some tips for setting up the blanket so it doesn't move all over the place, and exactly where to set up based on where your light source is. So enjoy the video. Hey, it's Heidi Hope, and I'm here today to show you how to take baby's monthly milestone photos. So this is really fun. This is a great way to document your baby as they change and as they hit those monthly milestones. These types of images are super popular on Instagram. I love following them. I love just seeing babies as they grow and change from month to month. So you want to try to start this at month 1. This is a milestone blanket. This is actually a Heidi Hope design for intuition backgrounds. So we have this whole line of, yes, I know, you're excited to get on there, huh? I don't have babies anymore, so I just borrow really cute babies. This is Claire, and how many months is Claire? 7 months, so she'll be really good. And is she sitting yet?
She's sitting, yep.
Okay, fun. So we can try to get whatever baby's doing, whatever their milestone is, we can try to capture that in the way that we pose them on the blanket. And then I always like to get one where they're just laying down. Now at this age, they start to roll and they don't really like laying down as much. So we'll see how it goes. These are always pretty funny. One thing I do is I secure down the milestone blanket. So these are a beautiful material. Like they don't wrinkle very easily. They fold up really nice for storage. Are you ready? She's so ready. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. So one thing I do is I tape down the corners, and you want to put the tape on the underside. So this is just painter's tape, and it holds pretty well because once she starts moving around and squirming, the blanket will start to get all bunched up. So if you've ever done these before, you know that's like the most painful part is when it starts getting all bunched up and wrinkled underneath. You want it to stay stretched out nice and flat. So we put the tape here, hopefully it works. If it's not sticky enough, you could try duct tape too. But I try to avoid duct tape on the floors. And then we have the numbers on the left-hand side of the blanket right here. So we want to have something to mark what month it is. So, and every month you're going to move it. So month 1, you'll put the little circle around 1, month 2, 3, etc. So we'll have our circle around month 7 right now. All right, so we have this really cute floral. This is actually a flower crown, but we're going to use it today as our little number marker. So you could create something like this from the craft store or get creative. You could put a little baby toy. It's fun to use the same thing each month so that at the end you have a cohesive body of work so you could display them all. I love the idea of displaying these at a first birthday party where you have you show their progression every month. You could just hang them on a little wire or some string. You're talkative today. All right. So we're going to put that around the number 7. My blanket is taped down. That's the most important part. Oh, and finding the light. So you want to do this in an area of your home that gets good light. So this right now, it's kind of a dark, rainy day. So being over here by the sliding glass door is the best light in the house. So that's what you want to look for on big windows or sliding glass doors where the most light is coming in. And you want it to be indirect light, meaning you don't want to see sun on the floor. Because that would not look good in the picture. So it needs to be soft light. This is north-facing windows, so there's no direct sun coming in and making patterns on the floor. Because if those end up on the baby, then you'll have all these really bright spots. It's not going to come out as well. Okay, so are we ready, Claire? All right, so we're gonna lay her down over here on the peony. So I'm gonna have Mom come to this side here. If this was my baby, I would kneel down here and try to get her in place on her back. Of course, it is when they start rolling, this is when it kind of gets comical. Because if you're doing this by yourself with your own baby, you're putting them down, you're jumping up on the chair, and sometimes you have to go back and forth and try a lot of times. But that's okay, because it's worth it in the end when we get the perfect shot, right? But since I have Mom here to help me, my job is easier. We're gonna lay her down, and you can lay her down and just sing to her. Yeah, lay her on her back with her head right here and her feet down here. And you make a game out of it. So you're gonna sing to her, or you don't want them to know that they're getting their picture taken. So get them comfortable laying down first. And I'm gonna bring my chair right up here, and I'm using a 35. Oh, do you want to sing? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Ooh. Hi, and then we could go close up for some smiles. Peekaboo. Yes, Mom. Yay! You moved over so good. What a big girl. So you can see the tape works pretty well. I mean, she wasn't moving a ton, but even as she's moving here, it's holding pretty well. And that's just painter's tape, so it's easy to get rid of. All right, you can scoop her up off the blanket. That was a good job. So 3 tips for your monthly milestone photos in your home. You want to make sure you're setting up near some good light, and you want it to be indirect light. So if you notice sun on the floor making patterns, that's not a good spot to set up. This is a north-facing window, so north-facing is the easiest, but you could also do, if you have some kind of an overhang or something that would block the light, then you could work with south-facing or east or west-facing at the right time of day when the sun isn't directly coming in those windows. And the bigger the light source, the bigger the window, the better. You're gonna tape your drop right down to the floor. So tip number 2 is to tape it down. Stretch it out nice and flat and use some painter's tape on each corner. You don't want the tape to show because then you have to deal with that in the final images. So if you can roll it up and put it underneath so that it doesn't show, that's the best way to do it. And then create something fun to mark your numbers with, like this floral crown that you can put over the numbers. And that's it. Have fun with it.